Hello everyone, and welcome to Solstice Reading 2022. It is winter solstice up here in the north, and I've pulled these cards from the beautiful Megan Watterson Divine Feminine Oracle deck and the Rose Oracle deck and the Sacred Gods and Goddesses Oracle deck. I'm gonna have to double check, but these are by Sophie Bashford, and these are of course by the amazing Rebecca Campbell. So, and then I have these runes that were created by this amazing local Calgarian with beautiful plants and herbs inside. Okay, so let's dive in. So the first card that really speaks to me for all of us collectively is Asclepius Sacred Medicine. So for those of you that don't know, Asclepius is the master healer in the Greek pantheon, and this is actually the same person that is depicted as Ophiuchus, the 9th zodiac sign, or the missing 13th zodiac sign. Technically, in terms of the order of the zodiac, it is the 9th sign between Scorpio and Sagittarius. And this is to remind us of our own sacred medicine within and to trust the sacred medicine excuse me, around us. I'm coughing because I've been healing myself over the last couple of days and really trusting the medicine that I already had in my apothecary, in my toolkit, in my own healing arsenal, all of the healers that were around me. And this is the same message going into this solstice, into the next, over the next 6 months, is to really trust the sacred message and everyone that you've been guided to support you in your own healing journey. And of course, most of all, the medicine within you. And Asclepius is really amazing because this myth is not very well known, and now it's being shared a lot more as Ophiuchus becomes more popular. But this healer was so profound and so amazing that they actually, Hades actually had him killed by Zeus because not enough souls were dying and going into the underworld, right? So this is also a reminder to trust that part of yourself that feels like it is being attacked or that it is being projected upon for the medicine that you choose for yourself, or the medicine that you are, as I know many of you are healers. So trust yourself, trust that healing within you. Don't allow yourself to be killed for your magic. And that means even, killing your own ideas, stifling yourself, holding yourself back. And this brings us to Kali. And of course, before Kali, we have this rune, which is actually empty. It doesn't have any symbols on it, which means the unknowable, the unknown, being with the mystery. And of course, since Asclepius so represents that mystery, since it is Ophiuchus in the sky with the serpent, is to really trust the mystery before you. If stuff feels odd or unusual that you're being drawn to, but your intuition is telling you to go there, keep trusting the mystery. The unknowable will reveal itself. And then here is Kali, the mother of the universe. I absolutely love how powerful Kali is at bringing in powerful change that helps us become ourselves. So again, the message here is to release projections, fear, your own projections from the past, other people's projections and fear, just to release, negative energy of any kind, and to fully let yourself become yourself, to trust the truth of who you are, to release all denial, lies, secrets, etc., so that you can fully be embodied in your truth. So these two messages plus the unknowable rune is really here to remind us to deeply trust ourselves and to become more of ourselves, even if it might trigger others, or it might even trigger our own past memories or projections, to keep on trusting ourselves and the universe, release everything that doesn't serve us, and to fully trust in who we are and who we are becoming, because at the end of the day, you're just becoming more of yourself. So how do we do that? So how we do that is by following the rose thread. I absolutely love this card. Look at it. It's so gorgeous. Oh Oh my goodness. I just love the mirroring, the waters, the roses. And the rose thread is about answering the inner call, being soul-led, trusting the mystic within, and living courageously. So this really ties in those first two messages, that if we follow the thread of our hearts, the thread of our intuition, even if it's not logical, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it seems strange, that rose thread will lead us to the prosperous waters that we're looking for. Perhaps that even means that in the new year, over the next 6 months, you will be spending more time near water, or that you will be led to a new body of water, maybe even close to where you live, or on a vacation or a trip somewhere. You will have a profound experience close to the waters, and to trust the mystical side of life, and to trust your own courage, to be bold in doing the thing that you are afraid to do. I know this really, really resonates with me. And the direction of the runes is really like this. This rune in particular speaks to the waters and the flow of abundance, and connecting to water in order to connect to abundance. So let that be your guidepost and your direction, perhaps even following a river downstream on a bike or on a walk. Perhaps when it's a little bit warmer outside. For those of us in Canada, it's -30 today on this winter solstice. But really, really trusting where the waters in your life lead you, and where you feel most led to go on this earth. And to let the waters within you as well, your emotions, guide you on this path forward. And what does water represent? Well, the next two cards really speak to water. The mother, the princess of mercy, Miao Shan. I love, 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 love this card, and this beautiful, beautiful feminine expression from the East. And mercy to me is very related to water, right? Water is merciful. It can fully flood us, or it can slowly erode. And when it chooses to slowly erode, or to wash away our pains, our sicknesses, our negative energy, it is showing us mercy. It is both giving and receiving, right? The waters of life they give us life, and we also receive and need to take in those waters. And we're also responsible for mercifully cleaning the water around us and treating it with mercy and grace as well. So the message collectively is to receive the mercy from life, to give yourself mercy, especially things that you have been either unwilling to let go of, or you thought that you couldn't let it go because there was so much pain, so much shame, so much guilt tied to it. This Princess of Mercy is here to remind us that we are here to give and receive mercy. The energy of the universe is merciful, and the waters will show us how, right? Because the waters can be merciless if there's a giant flood, a giant thunderstorm, right? It can break everything. But when it's just smooth and flowing, it's when there's just so much power. It's power in the gentleness. It's power through grace. It's power through mercy. So connect to the rose thread of who you're meant to be in your own inner medicine by connecting to the mercy in water. And finally, here it is, the final message, standing your ground. And this beautiful goddess, Leah, is surrounded by water, and she's holding a staff to show that she still knows her direction and where she's pointed. And these two runes really speak to new journeys that we're taking and new relationships that we're opening up to, and that we get to stand our ground and create new boundaries in expressing who we really are, right? Because boundaries, right, when we think about water, it doesn't really seem to have boundaries, but there still are boundaries. There's a shoreline, there's a river's edge, and there's a tap and a sink, right? Things that contain the waters of our lives. And the metaphor here is that in our relationships, the journey we're going to go through in our relationships is to stand our ground and create boundaries so that we can maintain our relationships, right? Boundaries aren't walls. They're not a way to end relationships. They're actually a way to keep them going and to deeply honor ourselves. So we're going through a brand new journey over the next 6 months in our relationships, where we will be standing our ground fully becoming ourselves and letting the waters of our lives heal us and guide us to deeper mercy and transformation in our relationships. That sounds pretty awesome to me. I hope this served you. Let me know what you thought. I was intuitively guided to do this oracle message. I haven't done these in a long time. If you would like more, let me know. I really respond to and love receiving your feedback and comments on all of my emails, all of my messages. But since I haven't done these in a while, I'd really love to know how this served you. I hope you have a beautiful solstice and that the next 6 months bring you so much more light and joy as we move through the cycles of the earth and the beautiful blue planet full of water that we all call home. Have a blessed evening. Bye-bye.